Welcome back to First Look, the series where we take a sneak peek at a brand new upcoming game. This week we're going to be looking at Bloomtown from Sidekick Games. It's a brand new publisher from two well-known designers. One is Asger Harding Granerud.
The other is Daniel Skold Peterson, and if you haven't heard these names before, you probably should have. They've made a ton of games, a ton of some of our favorites over the last couple of years.
In fact, they've made Copenhagen, 13 Days, Flamme Rouge, and this year's upcoming Days of Wonder game being released at Essen, Deep Blue, which everyone's looking forward to. So this is a brand new publisher. This is our first game, and it is a tile placement game.
Yes, this is a tile placement game. You're going to be building your city, and as the name implies, this is during the spring. You've got the entire community behind you. You're going to be pulling tiles from this market here, placing them into your city, and scoring in a number of different ways depending on the tile.
Yeah, there's 5 different types of buildings in this game, and each of them is going to score according to how they're placed on your board in the adjacency to other tiles within the game. Now, this is a family way game, and it is for 2 to 4 players. Very quick playing as well. It takes about 30 minutes to play through. One of the unique things here is that it's exclusive to Walmart.
Yeah, this is going to be a game that they want to get in the hands of newer gamers, gamers that need a little bit more accessibility, but the game does have a little layers to it as well. You're not only scoring as you place the tiles, but there's going to be these scoring tiles that come out that are randomly put in these stacks that you're able to score certain things again, and potentially each player is going to be able to do the same whenever they want to. So there are some things to think about too for more enthusiast gamers.
So there are 5 different types of buildings in the game. There's offices, subways, parks, homes, and shops. And how they're placed on your board is going to determine how each of these is going to score at different parts within the game.
Yeah, and of course you're going to be driven by the tiles you have in your hand, not to mention the tiles that are available in the market. Because when you place a tile, you're going to be placing it in one of 5 different columns. Whichever column you place it in is going to dictate the tile that you take from the marketplace to refill your hand. So there's a few things to think about. But for instance, when you place parks, it's going to score very different than the subways. When parks are scored, you get a point for a tile. If you have another adjacent park, you're going to get more points. If you have a third one, you're going to max out the points for parks.
And the subways score a little bit differently. They're going to score on diagonal. So as you place these adjacent to each other in diagonal lines, they're going to score for each individual one that you have placed. Not only that, but you're also worrying about possibly rescoring these at different times in the game. Each player is going to have one of these tiles that allows them to score or rescore each of those particular tiles they have placed, depending upon one of those different 5 tile types. But also, there are some hidden tiles in each of these that are going to accumulate at the top of the board, meaning that everyone has the opportunity to rescore. So you have to kind of watch that as well.
Yeah, each of those scoring categories has 2 tiles somewhere in these stacks, and once the second of those 2 tiles come out, you're going to score that category again, which might be great for you. It might be better for some of your opponents.
Yeah, so we want to thank Sidekick Games for allowing us to take an early look at this game. As we said, it's going to be available in the US at Walmart and also available overseas at Essen for the first time for people to check out. If you have any questions about the game, make them in the comments below. Subscribe to us, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and everything else that we do. And we will catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.